Let's talk about the concept of fiduciary in relation to infinite banking. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. For today's quick take, let's discuss fiduciary. Fiduciary definitionally is of or relating to a duty of acting in good faith with regard to the interests of another. Second definition is of being a trustee or trusteeship. And then third, held in trust. And then a little snippet here says a fiduciary is a person who holds a legal or ethical relationship of trust with one or more other parties. So a fiduciary is supposed to be prudently taking care of money or assets from another person. So here's where I want to draw some distinct lines. I get asked sometimes in conversations because people learn about this idea or the concept of fiduciary. People are being exposed to the idea that they can become their own bankers, and they're having conversations with me and other folks, and they're wanting to know, well, are you a fiduciary? Do you represent me? Do you represent the... So let's just go ahead and describe that out. So a fiduciary is what I just read. Okay, that's just what you can see by doing a Google search. What a fiduciary is. I, myself, am a licensed insurance agent. I represent multiple companies, and I do that for the sole purpose of helping my clients become their own banker, as described and codified in the Becoming Your Own Banker book by R. Nelson Nash. So I'm a licensed insurance agent. I do work all across the country, all over the place, but particularly, exclusively for folks that want to practice infinite banking. So I, as a licensed agent, I represent these companies. And I don't talk about company names on the channel. I do talk about types of companies. I talk about how you can, as described in Nelson's book, you can buy, you can own properly structured whole life insurance from mutual life insurance companies that pay a dividend. And then the standards there are, we're looking to buy these policies from mutual life insurance companies that have at least consecutively paid dividends for 100 plus years. So highly rated, 100 plus year track record of paying dividends. So there's a type of company that I own policies from. So I own multiple policies from multiple companies. And as a licensed agent, I work with multiple companies based on my clientele, based on how I can best serve folks in their path of becoming their own bankers in implementing infinite banking. But I do represent the company by educating people about the products that are offered and how they can be built in a way to facilitate infinite banking, the properly structured whole life policies from mutual companies that pay dividends. We're looking to build these policies, implement this process by paying premiums, using policy loans. You're building a net worth, lots of great things. If you've not yet, let me interject here. If you've not yet seen my introductory presentation video on the infinite banking concept, you need that crash course. Go check that out. It'll teach you how you can keep all the money that you earn. That's it. It'll teach you how to keep more of your money by controlling and profiting over the banking function in your life. So make sure to check that out. You can see it at durhamtalents.com. It's at the top of the YouTube channel page. Check that out. But I represent insurance companies to my clients. I'm looking to custom build policies for them to purchase and own for implementing infinite banking in their lives. So while I'm not meeting this legal technical requirement of fiduciary, I would interject here and say that, in my opinion, integrity trumps whatever titles. And I know that fiduciary in and of itself, it's disinterested in how we view it as a word. It's just a word, and it does mean something. But integrity comes to my mind when I am working with prospective clients and clients. I think if you're working with someone with integrity, That's what matters most. And then beyond that, you might, and this happens at times, that in this space, folks will see, and that's just how the algorithm works, folks will see information from lots of different areas, but they might connect here or there or with me or with other professionals in this space, and that's okay. That's great. If you're finding value here and you would like to have a one-on-one relationship, to have someone who is a coach, a licensed agent, somebody who practices what they preach, and you connect well with me, awesome, let's work together. If you connect with somebody else that's doing infinite banking the right way, the way that Nelson describes in the book, awesome. I'm thankful that it's a growing community where there are growing professionals. And I've had friends on the channel, and we've got an interview series. Feel free to check that out. I've had other professionals on the channel. I've had clients on the channel. I always enjoy all these different conversations, working to spread our best practices, to speed up people's learning curves, expose the audience to more perspectives on what it looks like to implement infinite banking, and getting professionals in here that are doing things the right way as well. So if you've not checked that out, I'm saying that you have an opportunity to be able to learn there. We've got an interview series on our channel. But people will sometimes ask me in conversation when we're having our consultation calls, and they're trying to figure out, well, Jesse, you're teaching me this and you're coaching me this, but are you going to tell me which company to work with? Are you going to connect me to somebody who can actually help me? And I have to tell people, I'm the licensed agent. I'm educating in this space. I'm teaching in this space. I'm practicing in this space. I personally practice the infinite banking concept in my life. I have been doing that, my wife and our family, for going on a decade now at the time of this recording, which is just wild to say. So while I'm not a fiduciary in that way, meaning I'm not managing your money and I'm not looking to, I'm a proponent that you can become your own banker. So I like to have as close of a relationship with clients as they would like to have. Maybe we talk once a year. Maybe we talk once a month. Maybe we're texting and talking all the time. Everybody's different, but I'm here not to make you dependent on me. I'm not going to be your banker. I'm here to help empower you to become your own banker. I'm sharing best practices and speeding up learning curve and putting content out there that I wished I would have had open access to right from the start, so that you can be the best version of your own banker sooner, better, faster. So on that point, if you've had any takeaways that have been crucial moments for you from the channel, I'd love to hear about that down in the comments section below. I know I've got a lot of asks right here. I'm sharing these things out loud with you, and folks in this space will tell you, well, don't ask people to like and share, do all these different things. I'm doing it. I'm breaking the rules. I'm asking for a lot. I like the interaction. I check the comments. I read the comments. I vet the comments. I answer those. So if you've got a question or you would like to share a takeaway, put that down in the comment section below, of course. But on this topic, and I don't know how much of a quick take this is going to be, a fiduciary, a life insurance agent is not a fiduciary. And they will either be someone of integrity or not. I think you should be comfortable working with who you're going to work with. But again, also recognizing that I'm here to help you to be as financially independent and autonomous as you want to be, while still being as accessible and providing ongoing service. I was talking to a client and a prospective clients all today, reminding them of the philosophy here that I would love to have conversations with your children, your grandchildren. That's my mindset, because we ourselves and our family have begun this process of becoming our own bankers, which means I'm thinking 8 generations in the future. That hopefully, unlike my great-great-great-grandfather, where I only know what I can see on a tombstone, that I was the great-great-grandfather that started our family on this path of becoming our own banker. And I have that mindset, I have that approach, I have that mentality when working with my clients. So I hope that this has been helpful to discuss fiduciary. It has its place, it has its meaning in the context of infinite banking. I'm saying that you can become your own banker. And I'm here to help any way that I can with that. So again, if you'd like to have a conversation, you can find my calendar link at durhamtalents.com. This has been a great pleasure for me. Live and leave a lasting legacy. Have a great day. Take care.